I do like them. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you today about the books that I read in January. At the beginning of the month, I read The Silvered Serpents by Roshani, which is the second book after The Gilded Wolves. There is going to be a third book. If you like con stuff, if you like young adult, kind of heisty type things, and maybe a little bit of magic, alchemy, this might be a little trilogy for you. I loved it. I had feels. I had tears every now and then. It's a good thing when there are tears because that means that I definitely connected with the characters. And I'm very happy with reading it, and I cannot wait for the third book. I'm so looking forward to seeing how this comes together. So I'd already chosen my books for the whole month of January when I found out there was a readathon announcement coming, and that one of my favorite creators had created the first readathon for what she has decided to do, a year of readathon. Oh, boy! So the first of her readathons was going to be a color palette. And I was like, oh crap, what about my books? I've already picked my books. Lucky me.
Man, you are one lucky bug.
That I was able to fit all of the books that I'd already picked out for the month of January into this color palette. So that was really exciting. I actually had planned on reading all of the Illuminae files. So I picked up the Illuminae by Amie, Kaufman, and Kristoff. And I really enjoyed it so much. I wanted to read the audio with it, but I was unable to get the audio. But that was not the case for Gemini. I was able to actually read and listen to the audio to that. I was also able to read and listen to the audio to Obsidio. I read all three of them back to back and fully enjoyed my experience reading those books. The first one, which is Illuminae, and that is basically you've got an AI who's just trying to do his job. There's a pathogen, it's a bioweapon, it's making people nuts, it's causing them to basically tear out the eyes of other people. There is no cure, and people die from it. And so there's only one action that he can think of, and that is to take out an entire ship. So everybody's thinking Aiden is nuts. The AI has lost its mind.
Oh my God.
Then we have Gemini. Gemini is set on a space station that some people from Illuminae are trying to get to. And it felt like Die Hard. And if anybody out there has ever watched Die Hard, you know, Bruce Willis, this is how it felt. It felt like Die Hard in space on steroids. So you've got some bad guys that show up to do some bad shit. And you've got a whole lot of ventilation duct travel happening and conversations. And that's all I could think of was Bruce Willis crawling through the air ducts, trying to save people he cares about from the bad guys. And it was very funny. No pathogen this time. Yay. Obsidio. This is where everybody has gotten together and they're going to take down the assholes. That's something I can get behind. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all three books. Couldn't get enough of them. And I'm so glad that I was able to actually listen to the audio to Gemini and Obsidio. These were so awesome. The ambient sound being like in the mind of the AI. It was a full cast. It was fully enjoyable. And the books are all written in text and emails. And so they were really fast reads. So I know they look like chunkas, but nobody should really be that scared of them. These were fun. After I finished the last of the Illuminae files, I picked up Rin Chupeco's The Never Tilting World. I love this. This was about two sisters who somehow broke the world. It doesn't turn anymore. So half the world is like always hot and sunny, and the other side is always wet and cold. And then you've got two sisters who find out about each other and they've got to save it. And I just found this really fascinating read, and I can't wait to find out what happens in the next book. I didn't realize that this was not going to be a standalone. Yeah, and if I say what I was thinking when I read the ending, that would ruin the book. I enjoyed it a lot. I like Rin Chupeco's writing very, very much. I enjoyed her Bone Witch. Loved that trilogy. I would love to own it just because the covers are so beautiful. So yeah, this was a fun read. I then picked up, I believe it's pronounced Tigana, by Guy Gavriel Kay. And this is an adult fantasy, and it's a little bit confusing in the beginning, but I think that it's meant to be that way because a lot of people are feeling that feeling of confusion, like they've lost something. There is this terrible curse that has caused people to forget their home, to forget their homeland, forget the name of their country. I really didn't get very far. I'm kind of bummed about it. But I'm hoping that I will finish this in the month of February. It's not part of my February reading for the challenge that we're doing right now, but it is something that I'd like to fit into February because I'm enjoying it. And there are times when I feel like Kay's writing is very, very descriptive. Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be a 5-star read for me. At this point, it's basically a 4. But again, I'm only about a little less than 200 pages in, so there's still hope. I will not give up hope. If you're interested at all in a year of readathons, I'm going to leave a link down below to Leanne's channel, as well as a link to both her A Year of Readathons announcement video and the announcement video for February. It's not too late to join in if that's something that you are interested in doing. It's so much fun right now. And until next time, if you want to see more of my face, subscribe, hit the like button if you like what you see here, and the little bell icon, and you'll be notified when I do post a video. Until next time, happy reading, everybody. And by the way, does anyone out there besides me have an amazing pair of reading slippers? Because these are so damn comfortable.
Who's the bestest, squishiest reading slippers in the world? We are!